This rider's following elbow really helps her over the fences because she is able to stay relaxed in her upper body and shoulders and follow her horse over the other side. The difference in this rider's elbows is there's more resisting than there is following. My bigger concern is that her saddle is too small for her long thigh, causing her to ride over the cantle. This rider is on a horse that seems a little behind the leg with a short stride. This is when you see most riders start to pump their body. Here's the same rider on a horse that has a similar short stride. However, the horse seems to be more in front of her leg and responsive, so the rider is quieter in her seat and upper body, allowing the horse to take her to the fence. Note that this saddle places the rider on the cantle. Once again, the rider is in a saddle that is too small for her long thigh. And notice here, her thigh now has a place to go, so she is able to fold at her knee, ankle, and hip and follow the horse's motion. So while I love this exercise and the horse is very willing, the rider should be utilizing these bounces to help the horse carry itself and create a better bascule. This rider's upper body position is strong and well balanced, which is likely because of her steady lower leg. The only thing I would like to change is her lack of release that then becomes an over-release. I would like to see her hands released to a consistent spot no matter the height of the fence. I appreciate this crisp turn to the fence here. However, this rider is pulling down in her attempt at an auto release, which is why her horse has a rail at this last fence. I don't love that this horse looks like it's scrambling, but I do understand that this horse has a long body with a short stride. You're going to notice this rider's lower leg slides back at the top of the fence. In this moment, the rider should push away from the crest and push her heels forward in order to prevent her leg from sliding back. This rider just needs to quiet her body in the approach and allow the horse to take her to the fence, but her jumping position is strong. Shorten your reins so you don't have to sit as far back to maintain contact and you won't get left behind over the fence. Allow your hands to slide to the middle of the crest, and that will help you stretch and flatten your lower back. Because this horse wants to run through your half halts, I recommend a flash to prevent the horse from running through your hands, and a standing martingale to prevent the horse from going above the vertical instead of a running martingale. Here's the same rider with a different horse on the flat. Notice her steering with the outside rein while maintaining softness in the horse's inside jaw. And this is a beautiful example of elbows and pelvis following over trot poles. Same rider, same horse over fences. I love the quiet upper body, but I would like to see a shorter rein so that you don't have to sit back as far in order to maintain contact to the larger fences. Assuming you don't normally find a good distance, would explain why you pop up a little early on your landing. Push weight into your hips by pushing away at the crest. Try following in your ribs and lifting your pelvis to engage your core in order to maintain a quieter half seat. I almost think lengthen your stirrup because there's a lot of air between you and the saddle. Instead of using right rein to steer, use left leg when you're in the middle of jumping. This pony is very tense in the base of its neck, making it nearly impossible to steer. I recommend some lateral exercises on the flat.